Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I know, it's not even Friday. Well, maybe it will be Friday. These videos always take forever to come out. Hopefully not. I'm gonna try to get this one out all in one day because I have some pretty interesting information going around. Also, we're getting some Twitch drops, so I'm gonna be talking about that in a second, as well as covering some other general information about since now and when the patch came out. A lot of things have changed since release. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. I want to first talk about this interesting information that I probably plaster all over the name and thumbnail. Right now, currently, there are rumors going around in the Russian side of War Thunder, sprouting from the VK blogs, that the F-14C and a MiG-23 are currently being worked on. And I think the implication is that they will come out next patch. The way I stumbled upon this was random people messaged me on Discord. Normally when I get a single random person telling me things, I don't entirely believe it. This time around, I got two separate people telling me the same thing. And one of them even showed me the source of this information. I also had a third person on my Discord just speaking about how in the VK blogs there was these rumors going about. The last time I had a situation where multiple people were telling me the same thing was when the Chinese tree as well as Mach 2 jets were released. I had multiple people, a good number of them actually, coming to me telling me all the same thing. But also, if you remember quite some time ago, back in the summer, I had someone who I felt was very trustworthy tell me that they did indeed have plans to add a F-14 to the game by the end of the year. So it's all heading in that same direction. But before we get ahead of ourselves and start freaking out about F-14 and MiG-23, let's review the information that we have. And I'll do so in the order in which I got it. So first, random dude DM'd me and said that I have leaks that suggest the F-14A is being modeled. No update in particular planned. This list includes the F-14A, MiG-23 MLA among the German F-4F and a variant of the Flogger for Germany as well. I asked anything to confirm. He states, it was a rumor spread to me from a VK member claims to have ties to modeling department of the studio. And I say, okay, interesting. That's the end of that conversation. Then I have another guy who states, I've got info might be useful in your next video. I reply, F-14 and MiG-23. He states, WTF, did someone tell you before? I say, word has been going around. Then he states, people around War Thunder communities, Russian ones, on VK have been saying there's a leak from the modeling team. That's all the info I have so far. Later, he sends me a screenshot of a post that started these rumors. I did not verify that this post was legit myself, as I didn't really want to go swim around a Russian website looking for a post from 2 days ago. But anyways, with this post that he's sending me, it was all in Russian, so I used my phone's special translation app to translate it. It's a little iffy on exactly what it's saying, but I think we can get the vibe out of it. So, it says, I want to share with you something interesting, guys. There was one Chilek in Moscow who worked for a snail. A couple of days ago, we signed off. We got into a conversation. It turned out now that his financial situation is so-so. I offered him a small amount in exchange for a small drain of information. Only good. We agreed for 7k rubles. Chilek, now spelled different, works in the modeling department in this damn gold mine. They are now busy modeling the F-14C and 23rd MiG and any other modern technology. And in the near future, they plan to roll out AIM-54, but Toko for Donat. Limba is supposed to be scary. Reliable Chilik close to Anton, so the information is quite real. To any Russian viewer out there, I'm curious to see how accurate that Google translation is. I suspect not really, but we can still pick up the basic vibes of it. Apparently somebody knew someone who works for Gaijin in the modeling department, and the modeler, for reasons apparently he was paid, spat out this information. Now, if you notice, there is a discrepancy. The first guy said that it was the F-14A, while this one clearly states a C, and I don't think there is any translation to Russian that would change a C to an A. So it's entirely possible that the rumor has changed as it has spread, as they usually do. The real question, what we're all wondering, is this true? Are we going to be seeing the F-14 and the MiG-23 at all or in this patch? Well, I can answer for the at all question. Yes. Eventually, sometime in the future, we will be getting an F-14 and most likely a MiG-23 to go along with it. Why, you may ask? Do I have some secret gaijin information that I'm about to reveal? No, it's entirely a numbers game. You see, a guy known as Avrik von Nam, who is quite well known for custom missions and models added to the game, made a video of a custom-made F-15C. It is a 2-minute video of him showing off the aircraft flying around in a custom mission, and with his almost 10,000 subscribers, the video received 900,000 views. Almost a million now since it was made in February of this year. That shows, quite obviously, people want more modern jets in this game. They want things like F-14s, F-15s, F-16s, and they want F-5s, they want MiG-23s and 25s, and 29s probably too. And Gaijin's not just gonna ignore the fact that everyone wants these things. They're gonna work their way up there. So yes, eventually, someday in the future, we're gonna get all this stuff. This is how the game goes. New things are added. The real question is when. So let's evaluate that. Where we currently stand, what else is there to add to these other nations? Now, Germany could get an F4F. You might be able to add some more things to Japan. Of course, Italy, Sweden, and the other new stuff. They have a lot of room to expand upon, but the main three, Russia, Germany, and America, honestly, they probably do still have plenty of jets they could add in their current tiers, but to go beyond what they currently have, is there any variant of the F4 that's going to drive hype and also be better than the current one? And also, currently where we stand, you actually could create another tier by cutting off most of the Mach 2 stuff into a rank 7. Just take, for America, for example, we could have the Phantoms and maybe the F-104s, put those into rank 7. You'd still have 7 vehicles in rank 6. Germany would be a bit more sparse, but there's a few things you could add, probably even in one patch, throw a few things in there. I'm not super knowledgeable about their Cold War Air Force, so I couldn't say any vehicles, but put one more or two more Mach 1 jets they have. Maybe they had some variants of MiG-19s. And then you could put their MiG-21, their F-104, and their whatever is added F-4F into rank 7. Or maybe just draw the line exactly where it currently stands and have the F-14 and whatever the other nation's equivalent would be as their rank 7 jet. So is the demand there? Yes. Is the possibility there? Entirely. All it is up to is for Gaijin to add the thing, and I tell you, they're listening to that money. It's coming. Is it coming next patch is the question now. This is what we're going to move on to. Is F-14 and MiG-23 coming next patch? Well, what we can say is they do like to add a bit of a surprise or a big thing at the end of the year. Commonly, it'd be a new tech tree. That's when we got, I think it was Swedish planes, and then Swedish tanks came later the next year. This time around, we haven't gotten any new nations for this full year. I'm not expecting one. There's a lot of complaints of them adding new nations without filling the existing ones up with a proper amount of vehicles. I would like to push my Poland conspiracy, but I don't actually have any evidence this time around. But it's possible that the surprise, the real interesting thing that they want to show off to the end of the year is some much more modern aircraft. And sure, the MiG-23 isn't up to spec to the F-14. Yeah, I know, but like, sometimes things don't function the same they do in real life. What do you think? Do you think these Russian rumors are true? Do you think we're going to be getting F-14 by the end of the year? I think it's entirely possible, but I'm not confident on the answer. I wish I could. I really do, because like, man, that'd be much better clickbait. But be sure to comment down below your thoughts and opinions on, are those rumors true or anything like that? I'm curious to hear. There is some other information going around that is happening in game. Most notably, and I think it's important and pedient for you to know this as soon as possible, and you probably already know it because every major YouTuber has probably shouted out by now, Twitch drops are coming back. Literally tomorrow is when the first round starts. If you're unaware or don't know, Twitch drops essentially is you'd watch Twitch after linking your account with your Twitch account, of course, and you should get some neat in-game items, including some vehicles. The way they're doing this, though, is they're splitting it up into 3 different weekends. Starting this weekend, they are going to be giving away a Panzer IIIJ, a separate Twitch one that has a weird Twitch camo. I'm kind of impartial whether it's good or not. After that is a P-40, and then finally we end with a boat, a Dark Class motor torpedo boat. So if you want any of that stuff, be sure to follow me on Twitch. Tomorrow, I will be streaming for probably a good period of time. I'm not exactly sure how long, but it's going to be for some time. Or any other streamer that is playing War Thunder that has Twitch drops enabled. And if you don't know how to link your account, there should be a link in the description. It's gss.gaijin.net. To link your account if you're on Xbox or PS4, there are guides on how to do that. I might link those as well, but I do know for a fact that the dev blog announcing the Twitch drops has those in their Q&A. So that'll probably be a lot of fun for you guys. I'm gonna be staying up all day streaming. Oh, and details about the vehicles, if you're wondering, no, they're not gonna be premium, as the Swedish one was not premium. They are separate vehicles, not just skins. They are copy-paste, so if you're wondering about the stats, just check the in-game version. And no, I have no idea how long you have to watch to actually get them. A last bit of news I found very important. There has been a lot of data mines. I don't really want to cover that. This is actually a patch notes, but it was also covered in data mines for, it seems, only top tier tanks at the moment. Against kinetic rounds, so APDS, APFSDS, and AP and things like that, hull break does not go off unless you hit certain modules like the chassis or something like that. But shooting through the side, the vehicle is not going to do it. This seems to be covering every single high tier lightly armored vehicle that had hull broke. AT-ATs, BMPs, Type 16. The kill those things, you're going to have to switch to a different type of round. Personally, I very much enjoy this change. I think it's kind of dumb that you can hull break things with AP rounds. Just as dumb as a tank not reacting at all to being shot multiple times. Like, you'd think some of these light armored vehicles would be knocked around a bit being hit with these massive rounds. But it's going to make driving around light armored vehicles a whole lot easier and a whole lot more fun because you no longer get some BS shots. However, there's an easy compromise to this. Load some chemical rounds, HE, heat, whatever. But that's all I really want to cover in this video. Maybe I'll make some shorter videos later on when I'm not streaming on twitch.tv/2n900. Also, I might forego the regular Saturday stream to have a Saturday stream on Twitch. And if I get things all sorted out properly, Twitch could be used as another way for you guys to support me, and Twitch subs perhaps could also go along with YouTube members and patrons that I thank at the end of these videos. Thank you very much, guys. Now, if you have any comments, concerns, or questions, you can hit me up down below or on my Discord. If you've liked the video, be sure to hit the like button. If you didn't like the video, don't hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. I make weekly news videos every Friday, make random reviews throughout the week, and I like to stream on Saturdays, so be sure to hit the bell icon to be notified anytime I upload anything at all. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Yes, I said that really fast. I'm trying to do this video quickly so I can get on to Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. And in terms of bonus news, I actually have a few questions. First off, should I try out DCS and buy some packs for that, or buy the Halo Master Chief Collection for the current sale on Steam that's going on? I might turn that into a post so we can actually have a proper poll. But also, for those on Xbox and PS5, how does War Thunder run on those? Like, what's your average FPS and all that stuff? Is it nice and smooth? I've heard complaints that Xbox One, or whatever it's called, wasn't doing that well in performance. So is the new Xbox 2, any better?